Hey YouTubers, fellow RCers, Marshall, Budget Guy RC. Alright, as you can see, big package over here. That's an unboxing I'm fixing to do. This is a gift from a good friend all the way over on the other side of the world, or down under as they say, however you want to say it. This is from Jack over at RC FPV Vids and the Phantom's Guest. Jack over there sent me a gift. All I got to do now is pay him for the shipping. That's all I had to do. He said, I'm going to give it to you. You pay for the shipping. What it was is, I had gone on a video and I commented, love the look of it, you know, and everything. It's one of my dream RCs. There's 2 or 3 dream RCs, but this was one of them. And I said, I hope one day when it's in my budget, I can get one. If and when it's in my budget, I'll buy me one. Well, then he did another video where he put it at the back of the line out of all his RCs that he has. And I just went on there jokingly and made a comment and said, hey, that needs to be up front in the front line instead of at the back. And he come on there and says, well, you want it, it's yours, you know. I'll send it to you if you want it. And I was like, no, you keep your RC, man. That's your RC. He's like, man, I can't even give stuff away when I want to. He said, and I said, well, if you truly want to give it to me, I said, I'll take it. Just let me know what we need to do. And he goes, well, you can have it if you pay for the shipping. Well, I told him at that time, I said, I've got the money for the shipping, I believe, but give me a week or so to make sure I've got it in my account, and then I can send it to you for shipping it. Well, then my van tore up. Yeah, my battery. That was $120 to replace that battery. And I went on there and I was telling somebody that my battery had died. And he saw that and he went ahead and shipped it out to me anyway. So he shipped it out to me. It just showed up today. So what I did was I went and broke into my piggy bank. Found out I had $100 in change in my piggy bank. So I'm going to take that and cash it in, take it up to the bank, put it in the bank, and then email it over to the PayPal or whatever I got to do to give it back to Jack. But we're going to get ready and go ahead and unbox this, and then I'll say my thank yous and everything. Plus I have an unenveloping here. We're going to do this too. This is awesome too. But give me just a second. We're going to stop this. I'm going to go ahead and shred this first box. Alright, YouTubers, we're back. As you can see, I'm down to this box now. 2.4 gig radio system is what it's supposed to have. Expert built Pro Tamiya. And we'll go ahead and show it. It is the Unimog. Mercedes-Benz Unimog 406 Series U900. We're fixing to get it out of the box. Let's see what we got. Alright, we're back. As you can see, I done pulled it out the box. As you can see, there it is. The Unimog, and there it is. Complete with Codes Empire on the windshield. There it is. The sweet looking Unimog. That's a sweet looking rig. Now, the 2 side panels here, they're not on it right now. The 2 little side panels there, he just put them in, see, so I can put them back on. Those are your 2 side panels that go down the sides of it. Now if I'm going to be off-roading it, I may or may not put those back on, because that gives me a little more ground clearance, but I probably will. More than likely I will. I may put them back on as soon as I cut this video off. But anyway, that's the Unimog. He sent it to me. And he told me I could have it as long as I paid shipping and handling. He mailed it off to me. And then he hit me with a message saying, oh yeah, the controller took a crapper. So I got to get me a radio and receiver for it. I got to get a radio and receiver for it, and I got to get a battery for it. That way once I get me a radio and receiver, it will be ready to run. And then it's ready to play. Enough of that part. I want to thank Jack so extremely much for sending that. Like I said, I'll get that $100 postage to you as soon as possible. Then all I got to do is get me a radio and receiver. This thing will be ready for a run video. Like I said, I probably got to put these back on first before I do anything. But now let's move right along. Hi Marshall, here's the Unimog like I promised. Jack. The Unimog, I love it. I love the look at it. It looks nothing like when you ran it like it looks here in front of me. Yeah, it's just so much better in person. I gotta admit it. So, thank you, my friend. I appreciate this from the bottom of my heart. But like I said, then as soon as I can get a radio and a receiver for it, oh, this thing will be running and we'll be seeing some video of it. But on to the next thing real quick. Again, thank you, Jack. Means a lot to me. Appreciate it, my friend. Now, woohoo! It's another unenveloping. But I'm not going to spend long on this one since I took so long here. But again, Jack, again, brother, thank you so very much. I'm just ecstatic, man. I'm sitting here looking at it going, yes, I can't wait to get a radio or receiver, stick a battery in that thing, and go run it. And get a video of it. But, thanks, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. Wow. Wow. Okay, here we go. I can't quit talking about it long enough to do this. Okay, here we go. Sending you these on behalf of Jack, and I threw in a few of my own stickers. Tojo. And there's a lot of them here. Sticker board time. Tojo goes up on the sticker board. RC FPV vids. Jack goes on the board. This one's definitely going on the board. The big Be Kind. That's going on there. And then I've got a small Be Kind, like right there. White one that could go on one of my rigs. And then I've got an orange Be Kind. That can go on one of them. And then I've got a smaller Tojo. And then I've got another Be Kind. I think this one's more of a red. Then I have this bigger one, which is orange. And then I have the smaller RC FPV vids. And a little bit smaller Tojo. And then I have this little tiny, I didn't even realize this. I've got a couple of them, so I'm only going to show one. Wow. Tojo. I thank you, man. I really appreciate these. Wow. Guys, this is awesome. You're great, guys. Thank you. Next video back here in the bedroom, as I tell everybody, you will see these up on the board. Well, this is already hefty enough. Again, awesome. Awesome. Thanks, my good friend. And Tojo, man, thank you, my friend. That's really awesome. I'm glad you did them decals up like that for Jack and sending them out to people. I appreciate it. Like I said, his and yours and to Be Kind on the board. Next video I do, everybody sees it. Y'all have a great one. This is Marshall Budget Guy RC saying have fun RCing, because as soon as I get this one ready to go, I'm going to have some more fun RCing. Y'all have a good one. Later, guys. Oh yeah, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Peace.